Beloved child, listen carefully to the words I bring you now. You are not here by chance. You are not watching this by coincidence. You have been guided, pulled, directed into this moment because heaven has determined that you must hear this warning. This is Archangel Michael speaking, not in whispers but in thunder, not in hints but in clarity. The clock has begun to tick. 5 minutes remain. Do you hear it in your spirit? Do you feel it pressing against your chest? Do you sense the urgency in the air around you? Heaven says to you, the time of exposure has come. A secret has been hiding in the shadows. Someone close to you has covered their face with a mask. Their words have sounded loyal, but their heart has been plotting. Their smile has looked bright, but their motives are dark. You have suspected. You have felt uneasy. You have questioned yourself, wondering if it was only imagination. But now the voice of heaven confirms it. You were right. Something is hidden, and God is about to expose it. The countdown has started. Each second that passes is not just a number. It is mercy. Mercy before judgment. Warning before exposure. Invitation before revelation. You must not ignore this, for those who ignore will be overtaken by sorrow, but those who listen will be sheltered by truth. I see a vision of a great clock. Its hands are racing, spinning faster than normal. The sound of its ticking is louder than thunder in the spirit realm. Each tick says, prepare. Each talk says, decide. Heaven is not playing games. Heaven is not giving casual advice. Heaven is delivering urgent prophecy, and your response will determine whether you cry in regret or rejoice in relief. Child of destiny, you have prayed, God, show me what I cannot see. You have whispered in the night, if there is something hidden, reveal it. You have sighed with exhaustion, I don't want to be deceived. Heaven has heard every word, every tear, every breath, and now heaven answers, yes, I will expose. Yes, I will reveal. Yes, I will protect you. But your part is this, you must not ignore the call. There is danger in delay. The enemy wants you to shrug your shoulders and say, it's nothing. He wants you to silence the alarm bells in your spirit. He wants you to trade discernment for comfort, to keep the peace by keeping secrets, to close your eyes and pretend everything is fine. But heaven says, no more pretending, no more delay, no more excuses. The truth is coming, whether you are ready or not. Beloved, hear me. Exposure is mercy. God does not reveal to embarrass you. He reveals to save you. God does not uncover to humiliate you. He uncovers to protect you. Light does not come to destroy. It comes to heal. But if you refuse the light, if you run from the truth, if you defend the secret, then the very exposure meant to save you will instead wound you. This is why the prophecy says clearly, 5 minutes left. Prepare now. Open your heart now. Stand with truth now. I see a vision of a person standing close to you. They are wrapped in shadows, though they appear bright. Their words are sweet, but inside them lies a bitter root. Their embrace is warm, but their hands are not clean. They have hidden motives, hidden actions, hidden desires. They thought they could cover it forever, but heaven laughs at their schemes. For nothing hidden stays hidden. Nothing secret remains buried. Nothing in darkness can resist the blazing light of God's truth. Do not be afraid when the light comes. Fear the darkness that wants you blind. Fear the silence that keeps you trapped. Fear the false peace that costs you your destiny. When exposure comes, you may tremble, but you will also be free. You may weep, but your tears will be cleansing. You may feel shaken, but you will not be destroyed. Heaven exposes to rebuild, not to ruin. The clock ticks again. 4 minutes remain. Each moment feels heavier, sharper, louder. Heaven is pressing on your heart. Do not ignore, do not dismiss, do not delay. This is not a normal message. This is not entertainment. This is intervention, a lifeline thrown before you sink, a trumpet blown before battle begins, a warning given before sorrow strikes. Beloved, you must anchor your heart now. Say to yourself, I will not fear truth. I will not protect lies. I will not defend deception. I will stand with light, even if light costs me. This posture will protect you. This surrender will shield you. This courage will crown you. Heaven does not ask you to fight alone. Angels will surround you. The Spirit will guide you. Peace will cover you. But you must choose. Truth over comfort. Exposure over secrecy. Obedience over delay. Let me remind you again, for repetition is mercy. If you ignore this prophecy, you will cry without end. If you believe it, you will rejoice forever. The secret will not stay hidden. It is coming out. The only question is whether you will be ready when it does. I see a vision of scrolls being opened in heaven. On them are names, dates, events. I see written, this one is being revealed. This lie is being broken. This deception is being exposed. And your name is written among those being delivered. Do not fear this. Rejoice in it. For heaven has not forgotten you. Heaven has not abandoned you. Heaven has scheduled your rescue. Still, I must warn you, the enemy will try to distract you in these last moments. He will send noise, busyness, excuses. He will tell you, it's not for you. It's for someone else. Keep scrolling. But you know better. You feel the pull. You sense the fire. You know in your spirit, this is for me. Hold that conviction. Do not let it slip away. 3 minutes remain. The pressure grows. The clock ticks louder. Heaven leans closer. Angels stand ready. The Spirit whispers, do not fear. Truth is coming. Light is breaking. Chains are falling. You must stay awake. Stay alert. Stay ready. For when the moment of exposure arrives, you will not need to force it. It will be undeniable. Beloved, prepare your heart now. Choose your side now. Say aloud, I welcome truth. I choose light. I stand with heaven. This declaration shifts atmospheres. It summons angels. It silences lies. It positions you for victory. Heaven hears it. Darkness fears it, and your soul anchors in it. Do not wait for another chance. Do not gamble with tomorrow. Do not say, I will decide later. Later is the language of regret. Later is the pathway of tragedy. Later is the reason people miss their miracle. Say yes now. Choose truth now. Step into light now. 2 minutes remain. The air is thick with urgency. The heavens roar with warning. The Spirit presses with intensity. You cannot escape this moment. You cannot ignore this prophecy. You cannot walk away unchanged. The countdown is not against you. It is for you. It is God's mercy saying, prepare, because I love you too much to let you stay blind. Beloved, the hidden thing is about to break open. The one who thought they could deceive you forever is about to be revealed. Their mask will fall. Their words will stumble. Their lies will collapse. And you will see clearly what you could not see before. Do not tremble in fear. Rejoice in relief. Heaven is protecting you. Heaven is saving you. Heaven is answering your prayers. 1 minute remains. The trumpet is loud. The warning is clear. The prophecy is sealed. All that is left is your response. Will you ignore or will you believe? Will you dismiss or will you receive? Will you walk into darkness or will you step into light? Beloved, I declare it again with all the authority of heaven. 5 minutes left. Someone close to you is hiding a secret. God is about to expose it. Ignore this, and you will cry forever. Believe this, and you will rejoice forever. This is the urgent countdown. This is the mercy of exposure. This is your chance to choose light. Beloved child, now that you have felt the weight of the countdown, you must understand the nature of the hidden thing. The prophecy is not vague. It is sharp. direct, alive. Someone close to you is hiding a secret. It has sat like a shadow in the corner of your life, always present but never spoken. You have sensed it but could not name it. You have felt it but could not explain it. The Spirit says today, do not ignore what you feel, for your discernment has been true. Betrayal rarely comes from strangers. Wounds that cut deepest are not from distant enemies but from familiar hands. A stranger's lie stings for a moment, but a loved one's deception burns for years. That is why this warning carries such weight, because the secret is close, too close, near enough to touch your life, near enough to wound your heart. Yet heaven is faithful. The secret that once hid in darkness is about to be dragged into light. I see a vision of smiles that do not match the heart, words spoken softly but carrying poison beneath them, hands that embrace while palms conceal daggers. This is the spirit of betrayal. It operates not in open hatred, but in disguised affection. It does not strike from far away, but from inches near. It is Judas kissing the cheek, Delilah stroking Samson's hair, Cain walking in the field with Abel. Familiarity becomes the mask, and the heart grows blind until heaven tears the veil. Beloved, I do not tell you this to torment you, but to prepare you. When the exposure comes, you will not say, "Why did no one tell me?" You will know that heaven warned you, heaven loved you, heaven prepared you. This prophecy is not to create paranoia, but to strengthen discernment. Not every friend is a friend. Not every smile is sincere. Not every promise is pure. But God sees all. God knows all. God reveals all. The secret has lived in silence because darkness fears exposure. Lies thrive in hidden corners, but light is relentless. Light does not negotiate. Light does not compromise. Light does not knock politely. It breaks in, scattering shadows, forcing truth into the open. This is what heaven is about to do for you. Child of destiny, you must also understand, the exposure is not for your harm, but for your good. The enemy would love for you to discover the secret at the wrong time, in the wrong way, so that it breaks you. But God says, I will reveal it in mercy. I will uncover it in protection. I will expose it at the right moment, so you are shielded, not shattered. Do not harden your heart when the secret comes to light. Do not run back into denial. Do not defend the mask after heaven has torn it. The exposure may sting, but it is surgery that saves. It is correction that protects. It is pain that prevents destruction. I see in the spirit people who have ignored similar warnings. They felt the unease but chose comfort. They saw the signs but dismissed them. They defended the very person who deceived them. And later they wept, saying, "If only I had listened." Do not let that be your story. You have heard the prophecy. You cannot plead ignorance. You cannot claim you were not told. The hidden secret may be words spoken against you. It may be plans laid behind your back. It may be dishonesty with money, dishonesty with loyalty, dishonesty with love. It may be envy disguised as friendship, manipulation disguised as care, bitterness disguised as concern. Whatever the form, the result is the same. The one you trusted is not what they seem, and heaven in mercy will show you. Beloved, guard your heart, but do not harden it. When exposure comes, anger will tempt you. Bitterness will call your name. Revenge will whisper in your ear. But you are not called to live chained by hate. You are called to stand in truth, walk in light, and rise in peace. When the secret is revealed, do not waste your strength on vengeance. Use your strength to step forward into freedom. This is the hidden secret. What you could not see, heaven saw. What you could not prove, heaven will prove. What you could not uncover, heaven will uncover. And when it happens, you will know beyond doubt that God Himself has defended you. Child of light, let me remind you why the prophecy says 5 minutes left. Because time is mercy. Heaven gives warning before truth arrives, so your heart can prepare. A sudden revelation without preparation can wound too deeply. but a revelation preceded by prophecy heals instead of harms. That is why you are hearing this now, so you will not be destroyed when the mask falls. Do not let fear grip you. Exposure is not your enemy. The secret is your enemy. Light is your friend. Truth is your freedom. Revelation is your rescue. Say it now. I will not fear exposure. I welcome the truth. I will not protect deception. I will stand in light. These words align your spirit with heaven. They prepare your soul for what is coming. The hidden secret is near its end. It cannot last much longer. The countdown is real. The clock is almost finished. The exposure is already in motion. Heaven is positioning conversations, aligning circumstances, preparing moments where the truth will slip out, where the lie will collapse, where the mask will fall. Be ready, stay awake, stand firm. Beloved, I declare to you once again, someone close to you is hiding a secret. God is about to expose it. Ignore this prophecy and you will cry forever. Believe it and you will rejoice without end. This is not suggestion, this is certainty. The hidden thing will not remain hidden. The only question is how you will respond. Lift your head, strengthen your heart, steady your hands. Say yes to truth even when truth costs you. For truth will save you, protect you, and lead you into blessing. This is the word of heaven. This is the prophecy revealed. This is the hidden secret, soon to be uncovered. Beloved child, you have heard the countdown. You have been warned about the hidden secret. Now you must understand how heaven works in exposure. For exposure is not random. It is not coincidence. It is not chance. It is spiritual. It is divine. It is God Himself stepping into the shadows to uncover what was concealed. From the beginning of creation, nothing has ever been hidden from the eyes of the Almighty. Darkness cannot blind Him. Silence cannot fool Him. Secrets cannot deceive Him. The Scriptures declare, there is nothing hidden that will not be revealed, nothing concealed that will not be brought into the open. This is the eternal law of light. Shadows can only last for a season, but truth will always rise. The one who hides a secret believes they are clever. They believe their mask is permanent, their lies airtight, their actions invisible. They trust in silence, in manipulation, in distraction. But what they forget is that heaven writes everything down. Heaven watches everything unfold. Heaven records every whispered word, every false gesture, every concealed act. And when the time comes, the hand of God rips the veil, and the truth explodes into daylight. Child, you are standing on the edge of such a moment. The Spirit says, I am about to expose what has been hidden around you. I am about to reveal the truth that others tried to bury. I am about to pull the cover from the secret that has sat too close to your life. The exposure is not punishment for you, it is protection for you. God does not expose to shame you, He exposes to save you. I see a vision of a stage. The curtain is heavy, thick, drawn shut. Behind it, actors prepare their deception. They whisper lines, rehearse smiles, adjust masks. They believe the audience sees nothing. But then suddenly, without warning, the curtain is torn from top to bottom. The lights blaze, every hidden thing is revealed. The actors are frozen, caught in the truth of who they really are. This is what heaven is about to do for you. Beloved, prepare yourself, for when exposure comes, it may shake you. The face you trusted may be unmasked. The voice you believed may be silenced. The hands you welcomed may be revealed as unclean. This will not be easy, but it will be necessary. Heaven is not interested in your comfort at the cost of your destiny. Heaven is committed to your freedom, even if freedom requires shaking. Do not confuse exposure with cruelty. The cruel thing would be to let you walk blind, to let you invest in deception, to let you build on lies. The merciful thing is to interrupt you now, to stop you before the fall, to show you the truth before it costs you everything. Exposure is painful in the moment, but it is mercy in the end. The Spirit whispers, I will not let them hide from you any longer. I will bring conversations into your hearing. I will send strangers with confirmation. I will arrange circumstances that strip the mask from their face. You will not need to chase truth. Truth will chase you. You will not need to uncover the secret. The secret will uncover itself. Child, heaven works in ways you cannot always predict. Sometimes exposure comes through a slip of the tongue, sometimes through a misplaced message, sometimes through a witness who speaks at the right time, sometimes through a sudden change that cannot be explained. However it comes, know this. It is God who orchestrates it. It is God who reveals. It is God who protects. Beloved, you must also prepare for the reaction. When the one hiding the secret is exposed, they may deny. They may rage. They may twist their words. They may cry and beg. Do not be swayed. Do not be manipulated. Do not be fooled by sudden tears after years of deception. Stand firm in truth. Stand steady in light. Stand strong with heaven. Remember this always. Exposure is for your deliverance, not their destruction. You are not called to revenge. You are not called to hatred. You are not called to bitterness. You are called to freedom. Let God be judge. Let heaven handle justice. Your role is to walk in truth, receive protection, and step into peace. I see another vision. A door locked with heavy chains. Behind it, secrets scream to stay hidden, but a hand of fire reaches down, shattering the lock, breaking the chains, flinging the door open. Light floods the room, and every hidden thing scatters like dust. That hand is the hand of God. Those chains are the lies of man. That room is the space in your life where deception once lived. Soon it will be free. Beloved child, say this in your heart. I will not fear exposure. I will not defend deception. I will not cling to lies. I welcome truth even when truth hurts. This declaration is your shield. It aligns you with heaven's purpose. It ensures that when the secret breaks open, you will not collapse, but you will rise. The enemy hates exposure because it destroys his power. Lies are his language. Secrets are his shelter. Deception is his weapon. When light comes, his plans fall apart. That is why you may feel a heaviness, a resistance, a distraction even now as you listen. It is the enemy trying to pull you away from truth. But resist him. Stand firm. Cling to the prophecy, for light is coming, and nothing can stop it. Child of destiny, understand this too. Exposure is not only about people near you. It is also about you. Heaven may reveal to you patterns you need to break, habits you need to confront, blind spots you need to see. Do not fear this either. Self-exposure is not shame, it is growth. God reveals what is broken so He can heal it. God shows you what is hidden so He can restore it. Do not run from the mirror of truth. Stand before it and let grace transform you. The prophecy is alive. The exposure is certain, the timing is near. The countdown continues. Heaven is aligning circumstances. The secret is shaking. The mask is slipping. The truth is pushing upward like seed breaking through soil. You are about to see clearly what you could not see before. Beloved, I declare it again with clarity so you cannot miss it. Someone close to you is hiding a secret. God is about to expose it. Ignore this prophecy, and you will cry without end. Believe it, and you will rejoice forever. This is the spiritual exposure. This is the work of heaven. This is the moment of truth. Beloved child, you have heard the countdown. You have been warned of the secret. You have seen how God exposes what man tries to hide. But now I must tell you plainly what happens if you ignore this prophecy. For there is no safety in silence. No refuge in delay, no peace in pretending nothing is wrong. Ignoring truth is choosing tragedy. Listen to me with all seriousness. When heaven speaks and man closes his ears, sorrow multiplies. When light shines and man shuts his eyes, darkness deepens. When the trumpet sounds and man refuses to rise, defeat overtakes him. I do not say this to frighten you without cause. I say it because it is the pattern written across history. Those who ignored the warnings of heaven always wept, always regretted, always cried forever. I see a vision of souls walking toward a cliff. Some glance at the signs that read stop and laugh. Some hear the cries of warning and shrug. Some even quicken their pace, thinking nothing will happen, but the ground gives way and they tumble into sorrow. Their tears echo, but it is too late. That is the picture of ignoring prophecy. It is walking with eyes closed toward disaster. Child, the danger of ignoring is not always instant. Sometimes it is slow. You ignore once and nothing seems to happen. You ignore again and life feels normal. You say, "See? Nothing came of it." But what you do not realize is that each time you ignore, your heart grows colder. Each time you dismiss, your ears grow duller. Each time you delay, the chain around your spirit grows tighter. Until one day truth speaks and you can no longer hear. The warning sounds, but you cannot respond. The moment of mercy passes and regret begins its endless reign. Do not say, "I will wait." Waiting is the thief of miracles. Delay is the graveyard of destiny. Later is the language of those who miss their moment. The Spirit says clearly, now is the time, today is the day, this is the moment. To push truth aside is to invite sorrow in. To delay is to choose regret with your own hands. I see homes filled with the fruit of ignoring, laughter gone, peace stolen, relationships broken, children wandering, parents weeping, promises unfulfilled, all because the voice of heaven was dismissed as noise. Beloved, do not let your home join that number. Do not let your story end in tears. You have been warned. You cannot claim ignorance. You cannot say, "I did not know." The tragedy of ignoring is regret, and regret is a cruel master. It whispers day and night, "What if? If only. Why didn't I listen?" It turns the mind into a prison, replaying moments that cannot be undone. It fills the soul with heaviness that cannot be lifted. Beloved, heaven does not want you bound to regret. That is why this prophecy comes now, urgent and clear, to save you from endless sorrow. Hear this again and let it echo inside you. Ignoring is not neutral. Ignoring is choosing. To ignore the light is to choose the dark. To ignore the voice is to choose silence. To ignore mercy is to choose judgment. To ignore prophecy is to choose regret. You cannot escape choice. You can only choose wisely or foolishly. Child of destiny, understand this. The one hiding the secret gains power each time you refuse to confront truth. Their shadow grows longer, their grip tighter, their deception stronger. By ignoring, you give permission. By silence, you grant access. By delay, you sign agreements you never meant to sign. Heaven says, no more. Break the pattern. Do not empower the lie by refusing the truth. I see again the vision of the clock. Its hands are almost at the end. Each second is sharper now, louder now. The urgency grows. Yet some still look away. They scroll past. They yawn. They say, another prophecy, another word. Nothing will happen. Beloved, these are the ones who will cry the loudest later. Do not be among them. Your ears have been opened for a reason. Your heart is stirred for a reason. Do not waste the mercy you have been given. The danger of ignoring is also this: blessings prepared for you will pass to another. Doors that should have opened for you will swing wide for someone else. Miracles with your name will be redirected. Not because God is cruel, but because you refuse to receive. Heaven cannot force blessings into closed hands. If you keep them shut, the gift is placed in someone else's palms, and then you watch, grieving, as others live the life you might have had. That is regret, and it is unbearable. Beloved, I speak strongly because I must. There is no gentle way to say it. If you ignore this prophecy, you will cry forever. Not for a moment, not for a season, but forever. Regret does not end. Its tears are endless. Its pain is relentless. Do not choose it. Do not walk that road. Do not ignore. Instead, listen. Believe. Open your heart. Receive. For if you do, exposure will save you, not break you. Truth will protect you, not harm you. Light will guide you, not blind you. This is why the prophecy repeats again and again, to save you from tragedy. Beloved child, let me leave this warning clear. The choice is yours. Heaven has spoken, the clock is ticking, the secret is shaking, the exposure is coming, you cannot stop it. But you can decide whether it crushes you or frees you. Ignore this, and you will cry. Believe this, and you will rejoice. The danger is real, but so is the mercy. The tragedy is certain for those who dismiss, but the blessing is guaranteed for those who believe. This is the danger of ignoring. This is the cost of delay. This is the prophecy fulfilled. Beloved child, after the weight of warnings and the sobering truth of what happens when prophecy is ignored, let your heart breathe again. For the voice of heaven does not come only with alarms and judgments. It also comes with promises, with blessings, with hope. Exposure is not only the pulling down of shadows, it is the opening up of light. It is not only about what God removes, it is also about what God restores. You must understand this clearly. The blessing of revelation is greater than the pain of exposure. What feels like loss for a moment becomes safety for a lifetime. What looks like breaking in an instant becomes building for eternity. When God exposes, He does not leave you empty. He makes space for fullness. When He tears down deception, He plants the seed of truth that grows into peace, joy, and destiny fulfilled. Child of light, think of the relief when a lie is finally uncovered, the heaviness that lifts, the confusion that dissolves, the doubt that silences. Suddenly your spirit can breathe again. Suddenly your mind is at rest. Suddenly your steps are sure. That is the blessing of revelation. The weight you carried without realizing is gone, and you walk lighter than before. I see a vision of a locked room inside your heart. The door has been sealed for too long. Inside it, the secret has been hiding, whispering lies, creating shadows. But then I see the hand of God unlocking the door. The light rushes in, the shadows scatter, and the room that once felt like a prison becomes a sanctuary filled with peace. Beloved, this is what revelation will do in your life. The blessing of revelation is protection. How many traps will you avoid because the secret is uncovered? How many tears will you not have to shed? How many years of sorrow will you be spared? Exposure is a shield. It saves you from stepping deeper into deception, deeper into harm, deeper into regret. You may tremble when the truth comes out, but later you will thank God for saving you in time. The blessing of revelation is freedom. Lies enslave. Deception binds. Secrets control. But truth liberates. Truth snaps chains. Truth breaks nets. Truth silences manipulation. When God exposes, you are free, not only from the secret itself, but from the weight of constantly wondering, am I crazy? Am I imagining things? Why does this feel wrong? Heaven says, you were never crazy. Your spirit was discerning. And now I prove it by bringing truth to the surface. The blessing of revelation is restoration. Yes, exposure may remove someone from your circle. Yes, truth may end a false connection. But what you lose in deception, you gain in authenticity. God restores with better. He restores with honesty. He restores with relationships that are real, with people who mean what they say, with friends who do not need masks to stand beside you. Better is coming when false is removed. Beloved, the enemy wants you to fear exposure. He wants you to tremble at the thought of truth, but truth is not your enemy. Lies are your enemy. Deception is your enemy. Secrets are your enemy, and God is about to break them all. Do not fear revelation. Welcome it. Say in your heart, I am ready for the truth. I welcome the light. I desire authenticity. I choose honesty. These words prepare your soul for blessing. I see a vision of rivers flowing. At first, they are blocked by rocks, by branches, by debris. The water builds up behind them, but nothing flows forward. Then suddenly the blockage is removed, and the river rushes with power, flooding the land with life. This is the blessing of revelation. For too long the secret has been a blockage. Your joy has been held back. Your peace has been delayed. Your growth has been hindered. But now the blockage is being removed. The secret is being exposed, and your river will flow again. Beloved child, revelation also strengthens your discernment. When God confirms what you felt, your confidence grows. You begin to trust your spirit more. You begin to recognize heaven's voice more clearly. You begin to walk with greater boldness, knowing that the tug you feel inside is not random. It is divine guidance. Exposure builds your faith, so you will not doubt as easily next time. The blessing of revelation also echoes into your future. This is not only about today's secret, this is training for tomorrow's discernment. Once you see how God exposes lies, you will recognize deception faster in the future. You will no longer waste years on false connections, false promises, false comfort. You will see through masks quickly, and you will walk with wisdom. This is heaven's investment in your destiny. Do not grieve too long over what you lose in exposure. The secret may have been close, but if it was false, it was never truly yours. What is truly yours cannot be taken. What God has for you cannot be stolen. What is destined for you cannot be erased. The exposure removes what was temporary, so God can plant what is eternal. Beloved, remember this always. Truth is blessing, even when it hurts. Lies feel comfortable for a season, but they always lead to tears. Truth may sting for a moment, but it always leads to joy. The choice is yours, temporary comfort or lasting peace. Heaven says, choose truth and you will be blessed. The blessing of revelation is not just survival, it is abundance. Once the false is removed, space is made for miracles. Peace fills the room, joy rises again. Hope returns, dreams revive, opportunities appear. Heaven blesses what is built on truth, for truth is the foundation that cannot be shaken. Beloved child, do not fear what is about to be revealed. Rejoice that you will finally be free. Smile knowing that heaven is defending you. Rest in the promise that God never exposes to leave you empty. He exposes to fill you. He exposes to bless you. He exposes to lead you higher. Say it now with confidence. I welcome revelation. I embrace the blessing. I choose truth, no matter the cost. This declaration opens the door for heaven to move swiftly. It prepares you for the joy that follows exposure. And let me remind you once more, someone close to you is hiding a secret. God is about to expose it. Ignore this prophecy, and you will cry forever. Believe it, and you will rejoice forever. But if you receive it, then not only will sorrow be avoided, blessing will overflow. That is the promise of revelation. Beloved child, the blessings have been declared, the promises have been spoken, but now I must return to urgency. I must raise my voice one more time, for love does not only comfort, it warns. Mercy does not only soothe, it shakes. Truth does not only whisper, it thunders. And now I thunder to you. This is the final warning. Do not take lightly what you have heard. Do not treat prophecy as background noise. Do not imagine you can walk away and come back later. There is no later. The clock has nearly struck its final note. The 5 minutes are almost gone. Heaven is serious. Time is short. The moment is now. I see a vision of a candle burning low. Its flame flickers, trembling, almost extinguished. Around it is darkness, eager to swallow the light. Yet even now the candle glows. Even now it offers its final chance of brightness. But soon the wax is gone, and the flame will die. Beloved, this is your warning. The time of mercy is almost finished. If you ignore now, the flame of opportunity will vanish, and regret will rule where hope once lived. The danger of ignoring has already been shown. But this is the last chance. Heaven has stretched out its hand one final time. Angels lean close. The Spirit presses against your heart. This is not repetition for repetition's sake. This is urgency. This is mercy pleading with you. Do not ignore. Do not delay. Do not harden your heart. Beloved, when exposure comes, it will be sudden. The mask will fall quickly. The lie will collapse abruptly. The truth will strike like lightning, splitting the sky. You must be prepared. If you ignore, the suddenness will break you. If you believe, the suddenness will free you. Preparation is the difference between tragedy and triumph. That preparation is belief. That preparation is obedience. That preparation is saying yes to heaven now. I see a vision of a door swinging shut. It has been open for a long time. Many have walked through, but now it begins to close. Each second brings it nearer to shut. Some stand outside saying, "We have more time." But soon it slams, and their cries are too late. Do not be among them. Do not stand outside while the door of truth shuts in front of you. Step in now, while it is still open. Beloved child, let me say it clearly so you cannot misunderstand. To ignore this prophecy is to choose sorrow. To dismiss this word is to invite tragedy. To delay your yes is to risk everything. Do not gamble with your destiny. Do not roll dice with your future. Do not play games with eternity. This is the final warning. The enemy will whisper to you now, "It's not for you. It's exaggerated. You're safe." But that voice is deception. That voice is manipulation. That voice wants you blind. The true voice, the one stirring your heart, the one pressing on your chest, the one echoing in your soul, is heaven's. Do not listen to the lie. Do not fall into the trap. Child, I must remind you again, ignoring is not neutral. Ignoring is choosing. Choosing to ignore is choosing regret. Choosing to dismiss is choosing sorrow. Choosing to walk away is choosing tragedy. The final warning is this: if you ignore, you will cry forever. If you believe, you will rejoice without end. I see another vision, a scroll being sealed in heaven. Angels hold it. On it is written, "Final warning delivered." The ink dries, the seal closes. Heaven records that you have heard. You cannot say, "I was not told." You cannot claim, "I did not know." The prophecy has been delivered. The choice is yours. Beloved, I plead with you. Do not let your story be one of regret. Do not let your future be filled with "if only." Do not trade joy for sorrow. Do not exchange peace for pain. Do not choose comfort now only to cry later. This is the last chance. This is the last call. This is the final warning. Say yes now. Say it in your heart. Say it with your voice. Say it with your choices. Whisper, "I believe. I receive. I will not ignore." That whisper echoes louder in heaven than 1,000 shouts on earth. That whisper summons angels. That whisper shifts atmospheres. That whisper seals your safety. Beloved, hear me one final time in this section. 5 minutes left. Someone close to you is hiding a secret. God is about to expose it. Ignore this prophecy, and you will cry forever. Believe it, and you will rejoice without end. This is your last chance. This is your final warning. This is the word of heaven to you. Beloved child, the message is nearly complete. The countdown has sounded, the hidden secret has been revealed, the blessings have been promised, the dangers of ignoring have been thundered, and the final warning has been given. Now comes the closing prophecy, the final declaration, the sealing of this word over your life. Heaven says, "The time of exposure has come. The mask is falling. The hidden will be revealed. The secret will not remain in darkness. My light is shining, and nothing can resist it." This is not a suggestion. This is not an opinion. This is a decree. It is written in heaven's scrolls. It is stamped with heaven's seal. It is proclaimed by heaven's messengers. Beloved, I see the moment arriving. The curtain tearing, the door opening, the truth stepping forward, trembling but undeniable. You will see clearly. You will know fully. You will no longer doubt your discernment. The exposure will come suddenly, but it will also come perfectly. Not too soon to confuse you, not too late to harm you, but exactly when it protects you most. This is the mercy of God. When it happens, remember these words. Do not panic. Do not collapse. Do not run back into denial. Lift your head and say, "This is the answer I prayed for. This is the protection I asked for. This is the mercy of God." And let peace fill you even as truth shakes your world. The closing prophecy declares this: regret will not rule your life if you listen. Sorrow will not define your story if you believe. Tears may come for a night, but joy will arrive in the morning. Heaven promises that if you stand with light, the light will surround you. If you choose truth, truth will protect you. If you embrace revelation, revelation will bless you. I see visions of you walking lighter, freer, stronger. I see the heaviness gone. I see the confusion silenced. I see your shoulders rising with courage again. I see new people entering your life, true friends, honest voices, faithful companions. I see doors opening that were once blocked by deception. I see miracles flowing into the space once occupied by lies. This is the blessing that follows revelation. Beloved child, the final declaration is this: you are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not left to suffer in silence. Heaven sees you. Heaven hears you. Heaven defends you. Heaven delivers you. This prophecy proves it. Out of millions of voices, this one has found you. Out of countless paths, you were led here. This is not coincidence. This is divine orchestration. The enemy tried to keep you in the dark. He tried to keep you questioning yourself. He tried to silence your discernment. But heaven overruled him. Heaven shouted louder. Heaven pulled you into the light. Heaven would not let you stay blind. That is love. That is mercy. That is the God who fights for you. So now, beloved, the choice is sealed. The warning has been delivered. The blessing has been declared. The prophecy has been spoken. All that remains is your yes. Will you believe or will you ignore? Will you rejoice or will you cry? Will you walk in light or will you hide in shadow? Say it now before heaven and earth. I will not ignore. I believe. I receive. I choose truth. I welcome revelation. I stand in light. These words break chains. These words close the mouth of the enemy. These words align you with heaven. Let the final words of this prophecy echo in your soul forever. 5 minutes left. Someone close to you is hiding a secret. God is about to expose it. Ignore this prophecy, and you will cry forever. Believe this prophecy, and you will rejoice without end. This is the closing prophecy. This is the final declaration. This is the word of the Lord delivered to you today. Walk in it. Believe it. Stand firm in it. And rejoice, for truth is coming, and truth will set you free.